Skate 3 is up there with some of my favourite games of all time. So once I found out the newest game in the franchise has finally released, I booted up the game and immediately started working towards earning its platinum trophy. But little did I know how time consuming this game was going to be. Skate has a total of 22 trophies to unlock, requiring me to max out 3 different neighbourhoods, dominate the competition during multiplayer, and obtain a total of 11,000 rip score. But first we must complete the tutorial, where we create the most basic character I've ever seen, learn the simple controls of the game, and finally enter the city of San Amsterdam. Put on for my city. Alright boys, it's time to start our Skate 4 Platinum journey. Now this city is one big open map with skaters everywhere and a ton of challenges to complete. However, I don't really know what I'm doing, so instead of running around like a lost puppy, I decided to start working towards the trophy Very Local, which is unlocked after completing a total of 19 tour missions. These missions are basically just big tutorials showing you around the map and the different variations of challenges, and upon completing these challenges you unlock a certain amount of XP and credits. So I started to follow the mission objectives, and eventually I reached level 2 in the Hedgemont neighbourhood, and thanks to that level up I was able to unlock my second trophy. Fully pulled. Leveled up your first neighbourhood. Oh, I got some shoes. After completing each main mission, you gain XP, credits, and most importantly, rip score. The reason why the rip score is important is because there's a total of 3 trophies tied to it, and you unlock all of these trophies once you obtain over 250 rip score, 3,300 rip score, and finally 11,000 rip score. And thanks to my Skate 3 skills, I started to breeze through most of these missions, meaning I was able to reach the first rip score goal in just under an hour of playing. Full half circle. Reach 250 total rip score. I am cruising through this game. Another reason why I've been cruising through this game is because most of the main mission challenges are locked to amateur difficulty, which is the easiest difficulty in the entire game. And once you complete a total of 10 amateur challenges, you unlock the trophy You're Changing Their Hearts. So I went around the city discovering new areas. Spot Hunter. Discovered 15 unique blocks in downtown San Van, and completing challenges until I eventually finished my 10th one. You're Changing Their Hearts. Complete every goal in 10 amateur challenges. I have been cooking on this game. With amateur difficulty out of the way, I decided to continue the tour missions, where I learned about the toolbox feature and how to quick drop items. And for the trophy, Quick Drop It Like It's Hot, I needed to place a total of 50 of these objects. So instead of listening to the mission's tasks, I just spammed items until the trophy popped. Quick Drop It Like It's Hot. Placed 50 quick drop objects. What a nice easy trophy. With that trophy out of the way, I continued the tour missions, where I experimented more with the quick drop menu, climbed a big ass building, and jumped off said building to unlock my 7th trophy. Mission complete. Skaterized. Complete 9 missions. After completing my 9th mission, I unlocked the second neighbourhood, where I learned about the different types of grinds and clean up bird poo. But after I completed my first mission in this area, I found out I had to complete another 70 challenge tasks before I could continue. So to be as productive as possible, I decided to work towards the trophy You'll Make It, We Swear, which is obtained after completing 20 semi-pro challenges. These challenges consist of 4 different tasks, with most of them forcing you to complete them in one attempt or one sequence. And because I completed a lot of them during my main missions, it didn't take me too long until I reached the 20 challenge goal. 4 out of 4. You'll Make It, We Swear. Complete every goal in 20 semi-pro challenges. Once I hit the 150 task goal, I was able to continue the main tour missions, where I unlocked my 3rd and final neighbourhood and completed my 14th mission. 14 missions capped. Complete 14 missions. And not long after completing that mission, I got given the chance to earn my final tour related trophy. And this trophy is called Very Local, which is obtained after completing 19 tour missions. However, once I reached my 19th mission, my game bugged out and I wasn't allowed to place any objects, which was unfortunately something I had to do to complete the mission. So if I wanted to unlock this trophy, I would have to select a side mission and finish that instead. And because the only one I had available was all about socialising, I had to speak, gesture, emote, and finally do 5 tricks near other players. Is that the end of the mission? I'm hoping. Mission complete. Very local. Complete 19 missions. Now it's time for the co-op missions. Now even though I still had main missions to complete, I decided to save them until later, because I wanted to start working towards unlocking all the online related trophies. These trophies include Simply the Best for winning 4 throwdown contests, Making the Dream Work for completing 10 challenges in co-op, and finally Every Trick You Skate, which is obtained after spectating 50 different players. I decided to begin by going for Simply the Best, where I had to go against random people around the map and try earn more score than them in a set amount of time. The easiest way to do this was to go into the Goldcrest Church, place down the competition, wait until someone would accept the challenge, then continuously go up these ramps and perform as many tricks as possible. Now although this wouldn't work all the time, it was still a pretty good win to lose ratio, which allowed me to get my 4th victory in only a couple of matches. Simply the Best. Triumph over other players to win 4 throwdowns. Not too shabby. Now because I've been able to play this game before it was fully released to the public, I had no friends to play with. So to unlock Making the Dream Work, I had to invite everyone in my server hoping for someone to join. This trophy took a lot of spamming and a lot of leaving. But after I found a couple dedicated players, I was able to cruise through most of the challenges and get the trophy unlocked. Making the Dream Work. Complete every goal in 10 co-op challenges. Now the final online trophy I needed unlocking was Every Trick You Skate, which can be obtained after simply spectating 50 different players. To do this, I went into the social menu, clicked spectate on a random person, and then just span through every player in the lobby. Every Trick You Skate. Spectate 50 other skaters. That was pretty easy. With multiplayer out of the way, I wanted to start working towards the 2 miscellaneous trophies I have yet to unlock. These trophies are Without the Footy, It's Fiction, for simply exporting 10 videos using the replay feature. Without the Footy, It's Fiction. Use the replay editor to create and export 10 videos. I just have 10 of the same videos in my media gallery. That's wicked. And on a heater, which requires me to stay on a 4x combo for a total of 1 hour. Now although this initially sounds like a difficult trophy, I found a way to make it incredibly easy. What I had to do was climb to the top of Tri Towers and set my marker. I would then have to dive onto this roof, get up, and then go head first into the ground. And if you'd done it correctly, you would be given a 4x combo. And now all you had to do was perform tricks to maintain it as long as possible. And as long as you don't constantly bail, you can get the trophy done pretty fast. But because I'm an idiot, instead of taking me 1 hour, it took me around 3 just to obtain this simple trophy. On a heater. Kept a 4x multiplier going for a combined total of 1 hour. If I didn't fall over as many times as I did, I would have got that done way faster. Now at this point in the journey, all I have left to do is reach max level in all 3 neighbourhoods and earn 11,000 rip score. And the most efficient way to do this is by completing every tour mission available and complete every challenge after the 24-hour resets. I decided to start this journey by cleaning up the tour missions I have yet to complete, which surprisingly ended up helping me complete my 30th pro challenge. Boom, that was easy. Show me the trophy. These skills paid the bills. Complete every goal in 30 pro challenges and get me to hit my 2nd rip score goal. Model Citizen. Reach 3,300 total rip score. I'm only 30% through the total rip score I need. But after I completed every tour mission, the only thing I could do was complete every daily challenge and weekly task, and use the credits from said challenges to open loot boxes to give me some extra XP and rip score. So for the next 2 weeks, I would come on every day around 6 PM UK time, complete every challenge available, and then wait until the next day. And although I was able to reach max level in all 3 neighbourhoods, all over the hedge. Reached neighbourhood level 10 in Hedgemont. Right, 2 more locations we gotta level up. Gave the ghouls their due. Empire Skate and Grind. Reached neighbourhood level 10 in Market Mile. Alright, 1 more trophy remaining. I was only able to rack up a total of 5,750 rip score. And because I have no more main missions left to complete, I'm going to start earning score incredibly slow. And even though the release of Season 1 helped speed up the process by launching the Battle Pass and giving extra credits per challenge, it still took over 4 weeks of daily playing just to hit that final rip score goal. And after playing this game for a total of 110 hours over the course of a month, I was finally able to unlock the final trophy. Fully localized, reached 11,000 total rip score, and this must be the place. Unlocked all other trophies. This was easily my longest platinum trophy I have ever unlocked.